But Peru murder suspect Joran Sloot just keeps revealing more and more to police. This time, he's allegedly talking about the location of Natalie Holloway's body. We are live in Peru for the details on what this means for investigators. Well, police in Peru have released chilling video of Dutch murder suspect Joran Sloot. The video shows the moment he met the woman police say he confessed to killing. Now, you can see Stephany Flores Ramirez approaching Sloot at the poker table, and he shakes her hand. Now, Sloot is the main suspect in the disappearance of Natalie Holloway in Aruba 5 years ago. Now he says he's willing to share information about the case, but only if certain conditions are met. Well, Casarez is live in Lima. And Jean, there are new developments in this. Let's start with that.
You know, we've got a lot of new developments. We have spoken with the National Peruvian Police, the head of homicide, Colonel Miguel Caña, and what he has told us that there's a lot of new information. First and foremost, during that interrogation, that Joran Sloot said the following. He said that he knew where the remains of Natalie Holloway were, and he would tell them to Aruban authorities. He also, in his confession, said, according to police, that after he murdered Stephany Flores, he took 850 soles, which is around between $200 and $300, that he took 2 of her credit cards and her identification. We are also understanding that 2 of the drivers that drove him to the border are under suspicion by police. They are denouncing these 2 drivers, as it is termed here, of obstruction of justice. Now, the police also told us that they are denouncing Joran Sloot on the following charges: murder, robbery, and obstruction of justice. This would be an aggravated murder, a killing that is done during the commission of a robbery, something that can definitely get an enhanced sentence.
And so, Jean, on this, we're hearing the possibility, or at least a talk, of a judge wanting to actually jail Sloot at this point. What news on that development?
Well, I think what's interesting here is that we are in Peru. This is the murder of a Lima 21-year-old woman, Stephany Flores, and this has been a Stephany Flores criminal investigation. Now, saying that, the case is now with prosecutors, and police told us that at this point, if Aruban authorities want to communicate with someone, it would be the prosecutor's office. Although Peruvian police and Aruban police can exchange information, it would be up to the prosecutors of the 2 countries. Now, will they coordinate in all of this? Will there be international justice? I guess you never know, because Peruvian officials know the eyes of the world are on them, and the murder of Natalie Holloway is something that has been important to so many. But don't forget, we are in Peru, and Stephany Flores of Peru lost her life.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, that's the thing, that you've got these 2 situations, these 2 young women, their stories running side by side here. The American audience very much trained on what happened in Aruba 5 years ago. How much progress in a situation like this can be made on the past event like that?
You know, maybe some, maybe not at all. If we look at the history of Joran Sloot, how many times has he confessed to the disappearance of Natalie Holloway? He said various things. Every time it's been for money with international journalists, also in regard to any favors that he could get from anyone. The extortion action recently filed in the United States was because he wanted $250,000. He would say where Natalie Holloway was. He gave a false location. He finally said it was false. Now, allegedly, he wants to go back to Aruba, or he wants favors from the court here in Peru. Could this be a motivation to say at this time, or is it really the truth? I guess time will tell.
All right, Casarez reporting there in Lima. Appreciate that.